Okay, it's working well so far, so this should be the final part. Like a mixture of confidence and self-pity going on. Yeah, you should at least try. You know, all that could happen was she'd say no, so... Yeah, I'm actually with them. So for a brief moment, I'm actually agreeing with and supporting Bernie.
Hey guys, I'm Amelia, and these are my friends Bernie and Viking Guy. And today we're doing the Viking ring toss show. Oh, I love it! That's what Viking meaning. What is it? Well, you stand there like a pole while Bernie and I take these rings, throw them at your head, and try to land them on your forehead.
Wait, why aren't they talking about the show on that one?
Okay, just stand still.
It's like they're purposely being mean to Dirk about this, so... Yeah, see, no, he's not around, and suddenly they're not interested at all, so... Oh yeah, and Viking Guy is rude too, so... It's like, did they just decide, hey, let's add a rude, obnoxious guy. That'll be great.
Great news. I just watched the finale of Tally Beach High, and I'm ready to dish. Can you believe Chad rode that dolphin into the eye of a hurricane? Yeah. Which one is he again?
Oh, don't do this.
Main character of the show? The one who we find out is secretly dating Kylie's evil twin sister Delilah? What are all these names? Is this a dreamy land? Guys, Tally Beach High.
What is wrong with you people? You don't just forget everything about a show you were big on just because there's a new show. Savage. Now, I know this is a... Oh, there's an ad playing. I know this is a Logan Paul Vine and not a Jake Paul Vine, but remember the Vine with the Dolan twins, I believe it was? Like, hey, Mrs. Paul. Hey, hey, boys. Hey, Mrs. Paul. Why'd you say it twice? Yeah, I thought that one was pretty funny. Skip. Skip. Oh, a chocolate commercial. See, I wouldn't mind if there were more chocolate ads. Speaking of Paul Brothers Vines, let me tell you, the first time I watched compilations of the two, I watched the Logan Pine Vault, wait, what am I saying? the Logan Paul Vine compilation, and I either laughed out loud or just sat there awkwardly. And the Jake Paul Vine compilation, I didn't laugh as hard, but I laughed more often, so there you go. Sadly, I don't think Viking Guy was kidding. I think he really was intending to see Dirk's mom. Oh, that's the Texas tuxedo. Okay. Need to adjust the sound because somehow I must accidentally end up muting it somehow sometimes when I skip ads. Okay, watch Dirk flee in horror again. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Well, they're made for each other. Oh. And the whole crew there. Other thing. Oh. How big did they make oh. Well, you could have had the cake. That's not big and overblown. Wait, how many times are they going to get rid of the mariachi band? Why are these people coming back even though they said we don't need you anymore? Oh no. Um. Okay, turn that off. That wasn't too bad. The A plot was a whole lot better than the B plot. Because the B plot was just dumping on Dirk for no reason. I don't... Is this... Did the... turn off the notification. I just wonder if a writer had a really bad experience with people giving spoilers and switching shows on a whim, and that's what inspired that. One thing I should note with shows, I really don't get into a new show unless someone who knows me suggests it, or I hear things about it and think, well, that looks interesting. Because there have been shows... I don't watch a show just because other people are hyping it. A lot of people, it's their job to hype movies and TV shows and advertise them, so they'll say, oh, this movie's really great, and then the year in review, people will say, oh, well, so-and-so is one of the worst films of the year. And TV shows, they would say, oh, if you like comic books, you'll love this show. So I watch an episode of the show and think, well, this is boring and awful. So the B plot is them just acting maliciously and giving spoilers for a show and then not caring about it. The A plot was good. So there's, I think, well, I can't say for the later episodes, I don't know. I sort of get the feeling that each episode of Bizaardvark is trying to teach some sort of lesson. So I think this one's saying, hey, you should at least take the chance instead of just assuming something will end terribly. And also you should have confidence and not try to make a big production about something. I'd say more, but I'm just sort of taken aback at how it sounds bad to say stupid and hateful the B plot was, but yeah, that wasn't good. Maybe some people who have been in a situation like that may find it kind of funny because it's true, but then again, they may think, oh, this is bringing up bad memories. I've dealt with people giving away spoilers or people talking about a show on and on, whether or not you're interested in it. But thankfully, not to the... It wasn't as bad as those psychopaths. So... trying to think how this is in relation to Bizaardvark versus Vicky Hothead Fuego. If it weren't for the bad B plot, it would be better, but the B plot just drags it down, so this, even though the A plot was good, this is probably one of my least... This may be my least favorite episode that I've reacted to. So, well, that's all I can say for this. So, have a blessed day, everybody, and hopefully you won't have to deal with sociopathic friends giving away spoilers to shows you care about and then not caring at all when you want to talk about them. So, have a good one, everybody.